Staring at the screen, interacting with her fans, is renter Ling Yuzhen. She came to northern Taiwan looking for job opportunities, working 2 part-time jobs in order to make a living. With a room size of 249 square feet, renters must utilize every space available. Rooms in this size could cost up to 30,000 NTD per month in the Xinyi district, putting a higher economic burden on young adults looking to rent near work.
我觉得空间小，然后又很贵，就是我觉得最明显的差异在这边地区跟租金还有大小的那个比例。对。
The reality check comes to young people whenever they choose to rent in northern Taiwan, as Miss Lin stated that a suite in Xinyi district could cost tens of thousands of NTD, taking away a third of salary for youngsters. Along with inflation, young people can save hard-earned money while facing increasing housing prices.
因为薪水跟租金可能没有办法那么快成比例，就是要慢慢爬，对，就是所以如果一开始你租金比较高的话，当然对于就是生活上会有一些压力，有时候就可能会卡到一些因素，没有办法去申请那个社会住宅。
Starting January this year, housing prices have been on a steady rise, and on April, the annual growth rate for housing prices hit 1.22%, an all-time high. The rising cost of housing is not a phenomenon exclusively seen in northern Taiwan, as it can also be seen in central, southern, and eastern Taiwan, looking at a 1% annual growth rate in housing cost, with southern and eastern Taiwan seeing a 1.5% growth. Due to the high interest in investment housing in Pingdong, housing prices skyrocketed, though this is a positive thing for investors. For renters, on the other hand, they face higher living costs.
这种状态之下的话，特别又以南部的一个起涨最为明显。那我们会认为，在原因上面可能可以归纳成几点。第一个部分来说的话，是确实房价过高，可能有一些购物人以租代买。那第二个部分来说的话，是对于现阶段有很多的一些租税的一个部分，它会产生一个转嫁的效应。
The real estate expert stated that as more property owners choose to rent due to higher carrying cost, in the near future, there might just be another wave of rising housing costs.
房价它也不断的一个飙升，对于购物者而言，他可能要选择一个自己住的房子，难度会比过去来得高。那在这一段的一个过渡时间，他可能也会以这个所谓租屋的一个方案来作为居住的一个替代选择。那在需求比较增加的状况之下，也可以预见到租金应该会不断的往上涨。
Young people, unable to pay high rent costs and even consider purchasing a house, face a tougher future. A survey recently conducted showed that 99.3% of citizens agree on the seriousness of high housing costs in Taiwan. As generation rent increases, only 2.7% of citizens have purchased housing in the last 5 years, a pessimistic trend growing onto the young generation.
今年呢，预期整体来看呢，应该还是会维持这个涨幅。不过，在政府打房还有升息的影响之下，另外还有这个经济可能会遭受到这个国际政治的动荡的一个影响。今年的涨幅可能会比去年稍微收敛一些些。
As the young generation expresses their concern for high housing costs, if the government can't respond with a plausible plan, helping young people find housing with decent cost, there will only be more suffering for future generations to come. TVBS English News.